Welcome back, everybody. We are here to pull cards for every single sign today. So I'm going to be pulling one card for each sign that's going to give us a general idea about a theme that is impacting our energy. If we know our sun sign, we can get a little bit of information out of this. If we know our sun, moon, and rising, we can get a little more. And if we know our house placements, we can really pull a lot of juice out of here. Just for those of you who are curious, like I have been, Vladimir Putin has a sun sign of Libra. I'm not sure about the rest of his signs. And Vladimir, or is it Vladimir? Anyway, Zelensky, who's the president of the Ukraine, at the time that I'm making this recording at least, has a sun sign in Aquarius, and his midheaven is in Aquarius as well. So kind of interesting to see what might come up for those signs as well. Let's get started. We're going to look at Aries first. So Aries, what we have showing up for you is the Page of Swords coming up in reverse. Page of Swords in reverse just means that there is some information that you're digging for in one way or another. This could be looking at things online, checking into somebody's phone, doing research for some type of school project. So it can be legitimately doing some type of research or digging for information, or it could be doing something a little bit more down below the board as well. Either way can come up there for you, Aries. Next up, let's look at Taurus. Queen of Swords in reverse. Taurus, this just means that you are cutting somebody off today, no longer allowing communication to go back and forth between you and that person. If there's some type of reason where you have to communicate, then that's going to be the only communication that happens, is what has to happen. Okay. Next up, let's look at Gemini. Gemini is Ten of Wands in reverse. This just means that you guys are not going to be moving. That's normally not what I get on a Ten of Wands type of card, but this deck really talks to me about moving and movement, just with that ox carrying so much stuff in the suitcase in the hand. So Gemini, I think you're going to be staying put for today. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah. That's interesting because I think Zelensky has a rising side, and that's Gemini, if I'm thinking right. Let's look at Cancer. Cancers, you guys have the Empress, which comes up as really you're manifesting those things that you want in your life right now. This is a great time to be planting seeds towards something to come up later on, but you may also be manifesting something from seeds you've planted before today as well. So we like that. Good for you, Cancers. Next up, let's look at Leo. Leo, you guys have the Ace of Swords showing up here in reverse. Ace of Swords in reverse just means you're passing along good information to somebody in your sphere of influence today. You could be teaching a little one how to tie their shoe, or you could be doing a teleconference for 5,000 employees, but passing along good information to somebody in your sphere of influence. La da da da. Who is this? This is Virgo. Eight of Cups showing up in reverse. Eight of Cups in reverse just means that you're walking back to a situation that previously you have left because it was making you feel depleted or empty. So now we see you coming back to that situation or that relationship. Hopefully it works out better the second time. I'm not generally optimistic about those situations normally, though. Libra. Seven of Pentacles, it's payday for Libras. Oh, ouch. Payday for Libras. And the reason I say, oh, ouch, is because Libra, if you remember what I said earlier, sun sign for Libra, Putin has that. If this is payday and we've got sanctions going on against him so that he's having a hard time accessing his funds, this would be where he's still managing to get to funds one way or another. Another way that this could play out is if somebody was paying him back for something that he's done, and this could be a day when he ends up feeling defeated. So it could go, that could be a good thing or that could be a bad thing. It'll be interesting to see how that plays out today. So payday in one way or another for Libras, and same thing for Libras. Although I'm going to say for most of the people who watch my videos, this really is just payday, like, okay, you're getting some money today. But for some of you, this could be somebody paying you back as well. Dang it. I think that's more payday. I do feel like for most of my viewers, this is more about it's just payday. Now, Scorpio, Scorpio. Nine of Cups coming up in reverse. Nine of Cups in reverse is telling me that we're not feeling very happy or very satisfied with some type of situation in our life. We may be feeling a little bit restless. Nine of Cups in reverse is satisfied, happiness, feeling fulfilled. This is not feeling very fulfilled. Okay. Sagittarius. Lovers showing up here. This just tells me that there is something going on between you and somebody else that you're partnered up with, whether this is a romantic partnership, a friendship, family relationship, or a work partnership. Something is going on here that you are seeing the benefit of that partnership today. Okay, and let's see, that was Capricorn. Next up is Aquarius. Aquarius, we have the King of Swords. King of Swords just talks about making some type of strategy, putting together some type of plan. This is somebody who is very intellectual. Basically, it is your card, Aquarians. So this talks about really being in your own mojo, being able to think things through logically and follow through to the logical meeting of some type of goal or target. So this is you in your own mojo, making your strategy, following through on your plan, and working towards that goal. Next up, let's look at Pisces. Pisces, we do have the Devil card showing up here. This just tells me that you're facing either some type of fear, some type of temptation, or some type of addiction today. So when this card comes in right side up, this tells me that it's going to be more likely, the way the energy sits right now, that you give in to this fear, this temptation, or this addiction. And so, since you're getting this card ahead of time, hopefully you're looking at this ahead of time, then you can make up some kind of backup plan to help yourself steer away from whatever this is that may be coming up, or steer around it or steer through it, whatever it takes for you, considering whatever your situation is. So good day to make up a backup plan about any kind of fear, temptation, or addiction that may be presented to you. Okay. So that's what we've got for today, guys. Thank you very much for hanging out with me. I do appreciate it. Looking forward to working with some of you personally here a little bit later on. And the rest of you guys, I will see you back on the next video. Peace out.